Hello and welcome back to this week's top 10 plants for your plant area from Bransford Webs. This week you're joining me in our liner house too, so this is where we produce a lot of young plants for the nursery to grow on into finals. And at the moment this is all next year's crop, so you've got hebes, you've got verbenas, you've got lavenders, you've got helichrysums, more hebes, more lavenders, phormiums at the far end. So these will all be potted over the next few months into their 2-3 litre pots that will then go out in spring 2027. So a lot of investment in the future with crops in this house. We feel we get a really strong young plant. So if you look at something like this out, this is Hebe Celebration. I almost forgot what it was then. Hebe Celebration, you can see the number of breaks on that is absolutely fantastic. So when we put that into a 2 litre, little trim, then you produce a really chunky 2 litre plant for delivery in spring 2027. So that's the future, and then for now, we've got some absolute riot of colour for the next week of your plant area to really inspire your customers and do that summer refresh I think after the heat we all need in the garden. So I'm going to start off with this week's hero plant, and it's a series rather than a plant, and this is the Anemone Pretty Lady series. So this is Emily. The reason I've chosen this as the hero plant is it gives you loads and loads of late summer into autumn colour. It throws up flower that holds for a long time. It keeps flowering. It's a real good border perennial, or even in a container. It performs really well. And as you can see, Emily, it's got loads of bud on it at the moment. The first flower's just opening, and it'll just keep throwing up more and more bud from the base as the summer goes on. Semi-shade as well, so it'll go in the part of the garden where not necessarily everything will grow and give you colour. So if you've got a dark corner where you want to lift it and elevate it with some colour, the Pretty Lady series are fantastic. It doesn't grow too tall, so it'll flower eventually about 18 inches high. Really nice chunky plant, which is why I've chosen as this week's hero plant. Moving on to more and more colour, so we have got Echinacea Moods. So we've got 8 of these online at the moment, right the way through some nice creams into golden colours through to really bright intense cerise reds. This one's Courage, yes, Courage, which is a nice sort of fuchsia pink one. As you can see, loads and loads of bud coming up on it, and the first flower's just open. It's doing that proper cone flower thing that it should be doing. Really nice, the Mood series. Another Echinacea online is Mineola, and this is just a standout for me. Really fantastic. It's got a bright, vivid orange flower, nice chunky habit to it. Again, loads of bud coming up. You've got colour all the way through summer now into the start of autumn with this plant. Great in the border to brighten the spot up, or even a container on the patio. It will perform really well. Something new this year, and this is Sedum La Vienne Rose. Actually, I'm looking behind me because the young plants were growing in the bed just behind where Sarah's filming. But La Vienne Rose has this lovely pink tinge to the almost grey foliage. So it really stands out, especially when it's en masse. And then it's got the lovely pale pink flowers to follow on. So that's Sedum La Vienne Rose. Onto a good border perennial, and this is Lobelia Hadspun Purple. Vivid purple flowers, as you can see, the first flowers are just starting to open. Nice upright habit, great border perennial, sort of sun, semi-shade, will do well in most aspects of the garden. Just coming into flower now. If you want a lot of flower for the rest of the summer, you can't beat Verbena Santos. It's 3 litre plant, absolutely chunky. The first flower's just opening. Whack that in a pot on your patio, whack it in your border. That's just going to give you colour right the way through till September, October now. More high-class summery plants, and then we've got Rebecchias. So this is Rebecchia Little Gold Star. Really nice compact habit. I've actually seen this grow en masse, almost like a bedding scheme on a roundabout, and it looked absolutely fantastic. Nice small flowers, but with bright, vivid colour. And as these buds open, which you can see there are just an absolute abundance of bud, it will look absolutely fantastic and a riot of colour. Similar sort of nice hot colours, and we've got Helenium Short and Sassy. Lovely hot summery autumn colours. Does really well in a container, really well in the border again. So really dual purpose a lot of these plants now. And that lovely sort of burnt orange flower, as you can see, lots and lots of bud. Lovely chunky plant. Great for the garden at this time of year. Back to Rebecca's, and we've got our crikey, these are the, sorry, I've forgotten, Smiley series. Sunbursts have just finished, so I'm getting confused. So the Sunburst series have just finished, and we're on with the Smileys now. The Smileys are a little bit more compact than the Sunburst, but actually more bang for your buck. And from a retail product, sit better on the bench as well, because you get a nice dense habit of foliage, loads and loads of flower, and a great range of flower colours from that deep brown right the way through to pure sort of buttermilk gold colour. So really, really nice. That's the Smiley series of Rebecca. And then I'm just going to finish on a shrub. And we have got the Buddleia Butterfly Candy series. So I've got 3 colours of this, some nice blues and the pink in there, all online, really, really chunky, 3 litre pot full. And as you can see, loads of bud and flower. I've actually put one of these in a pot on my patio, and the butterflies and bees are absolutely loving it. So check that out on the full availability list. There's loads more herbaceous colour online at the moment, so give the sales team a call, refresh your plant area, check out our availability list and get that colour out there to inspire your customers this summer. Goodbye for now.